Did you know that in ancient Greece the hymen was called Hymenios, the same name given to the god of marriage? Curious, isn't it? The female body itself transformed into a ritual, into a contract, into a symbol of possession. WebMD +5 World Health Organization, WHO, Spive Time +5 Wikipedia +1 Go Ask Alice. But what no one told you is that the hymen wasn't created to prove anything to anyone. Take a deep breath, because what I'm about to tell you now may forever change the way you see your body. I want to take you to a dark, silent place, where many girls for centuries cried alone, on the night they ceased to be pure. Can you feel that weight? That ancestral pain that crosses generations, hiding in the subtext of conversations, in the unspoken rules of families, and in the absurd fear that still haunts so many women today. Will I bleed? In ancient Egypt, papyri described the female body with reverence and fear. Priestesses like those of Isis were trained to understand the mysteries of the uterus, the lunar cycles, and the veils that protected the entrance of life. And do you know what the hymen is, biologically speaking? Just a ring of tissue. Thin, fragile, elastic, formed still in the mother's womb between the 8th and 22nd week of gestation. Self +1, WebMD +1 Science. Scholar, it has no reproductive function, doesn't protect against diseases, and doesn't serve as a seal of guarantee for anything. But it was treated as if it were all that. In ancient Rome, the hymen was the protector of honor. In some Hindu cultures, even today, the wedding night is followed by medical examinations and ceremonies that attempt to verify virginity by the presence of blood. But here's an uncomfortable truth. According to the Journal of Sexual Medicine, between 43% and 63% of women do not bleed during their first sexual intercourse, because the hymen may have already torn before, during exercise, masturbation, a fall, or simply because it's naturally more open. So why are there still women being rejected, humiliated, or punished for not bleeding? Why are there still girls being subjected to virginity tests, prohibited by the World Health Organization for being considered abusive and scientifically invalid? Because the female body has never been just a body. It has been a battleground of control, of silence. I remember a story that marked me. Her name is Amira, born in the interior of Morocco. At 17, she was promised in marriage, and on the night of the ceremony, she didn't bleed. Arct.org Pawaz 1 p.m. C+1. The next day, the husband returned her to the family, said she wasn't a virgin. She was expelled, humiliated, attempted suicide, PMC +2 Science, Scholar +2 Natural Cycles +2 Science. Direct years later, already living in France, Amira underwent an examination with a gynecologist. The diagnosis? Compliant hymen. Rare, perfectly normal. Totally healthy. ACOG +2 Wikipedia +2 Time +2 Encyclopedia Britannica. But it was too late. Her body was condemned for something that not even science can standardize. And the cruelest part? She had never even kissed anyone before that marriage. Do you know what that means? That the hymen became a sentence, even without evidence, even without logic, even without truth. In the Mayan tradition, it was believed that the woman's body was an extension of the earth. Each part of her womb, a sacred portal. No one dared to profane without the soul's permission. And I keep thinking, at what point did we stop being divine to be judged? I met a young Brazilian woman from an ultra-conservative family who tried to reconstruct her hymen before marriage. Expensive surgery. Secret. When she told me, she whispered, "I didn't do it for me. I did it so I wouldn't be rejected." Do you understand the weight of that? Women hurting their own bodies to fit into a collective lie. But the body doesn't lie. It feels, it remembers, it speaks. And today, I want you to listen. If you were born a woman, you inherited this burden, even if you've never consciously thought about it. Maybe at some point, you also felt guilt, or fear, or shame for what should never have been taboo. But now, it's time to turn that key. The hymen doesn't define your purity, your value, your story. What defines you is your consciousness. It's how you reconcile with your body, how you know it, how you respect it. Modern medicine has already stated, virginity is not something you see. It's something you experience, with time, with desire, with consent, and above all, with truth. Today, maybe you understand something that no one taught you. You don't need to bleed to be whole. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to be a virgin to be sacred. You already are. If this touched you, it's because this story needed to find you. And maybe you need to tell this to someone too. So send this video to your friend, your daughter, your mother, before they also silence their own truth. Subscribe here, but only if you have the courage to continue discovering the mysteries they tried to hide from you. Because here, we honor the female body with light and with freedom. If this video touched you in any way, don't keep it to yourself. Someone you love might need to hear this truth too. Share it, like it, and follow Mysteries of the Womb so you won't miss the secrets we're about to unveil. Because together, we're reclaiming the knowledge they tried to strip from our bodies. And every like, every share, every new gaze is a flame lit in this quiet revolution.